Dear Diary, it is, actually I believe it's January 11th, Monday? Huh, funny, I don't even know what date it is. I just know, happy 2021. Yes, January 11th. So, 2021, I mean, what can I say so far? 2020 was obviously very trying. But to be honest, everybody seems to feel like 2020 is over and it's all just gonna go away. So that's kind of what's been on my mind. 2021 has had a rough start too, but I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about COVID-19 or even the vaccine. Just baffles me. Like, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of conspiracy theory thoughts, and I'm also scared to get the vaccine because who knows what's gonna happen. But I guess, long story short, it doesn't prevent me from going to get it. I guess I'm not gonna say no. I wish there's more research and more tests, testings and stuff, but what can we do? Since I have to be out, there's more and more chance I have to be out there to take in another child or, to foster child, or being blacklisted. That's another topic where, so taking another foster kiddo, helping out the community, which requires me to go out there if a resource parent needs assistance and things like that. And me taking care of my niece and nephew, and just got notice his school's gonna resume right back up. I mean, I get it. Yes, since he's in special ed, it's better to be in person, but I don't know. I'm like so torn. Yes, it's better he does in-person school. The school's only from 8:30 to 11:15. That's not. So, how much is he really learning in class? I don't know. So, what I do want to focus on this year for myself, because I've been trying to learn from past mistakes, trying to get a better understanding of myself, I keep joking with JR that we're approaching 40. I mean, I'm not 40 yet, but approaching. Wow, time's flying by. We really have to really pay attention. I know I'm always in a hurry. I never pay attention really to myself, and and if I don't start now, it's going to be too late. Just looking back from when I was working at the bank, I went through so many different kind of illnesses, and those were signs from my own body telling me that, hey, slow down. And me thinking back, and even as small as a nosebleed, which I was talking to my friend, which she said she never had a nosebleed. People have different, because I had nosebleeds since I was really little, it didn't faze me, and I continued working with tissue up on my nose. My friend was like, she would have just asked to take a break or have the day off. I'm like, no, I kept working. I had pink eye. Kept working. Touching all this dirty money is really just, and the worst of all was when I had, Bell's palsy, half paralysis to my face, and I worked every day, 7 days a week, opening to closing, because at that time I didn't have a manager, so I needed to. Even that, I worked through it. So I really need to really start listening to myself. And that was the time too that I was downing Red Bull after another on a daily basis. And I really truly believe it was that plus my stress that really like ignited my diabetes. And now my excuse, I guess, is just I'm lazy, I'm not caring for myself, I'm not really thinking of the consequences. But now, like, yes, 2021 is going to be the year where I am just, knowing that I'm not being selfish. I am just doing what's responsible, which is taking care of myself. So I'm not going to keep ranting about how I'm going to take care of myself. I will just do it. And hopefully in a month, in 2 months, in 5 months, I will look back and be like, yeah, good job. I did it. Because ultimately no one's going to care about me. But myself. I mean, yes, I have JR, I have my family. They can't do it for me though, right? So, taking care of myself, putting myself first, giving myself me time, letting myself know when I do need a break. It's all very, I know is something that's so obvious to many people. And also, to some, it's like, you're being selfish. I could totally hear that if my mom ever hears this. But I have to do what's right for me. So, anyway, I've been wanting to record for many days now. But there's really nothing to report. I'm happy to be working for Foster Unity, AmeriCorps partner, and I'm happy to be serving the foster care community. I'm happy to be helping out my niece and nephew, my sister, and life is okay. Life is good. But I could always do better and help myself, which I believe that will be my focus of 2021. And I think that's a good one, right? I don't want to call it New Year resolution. It's not something I'm gonna, call it that. But I will make sure I pay attention to myself. Yep. Well, I guess that's it. Driggle Smell signing off.